All right, greetings and salutations. I hope everyone is having a good night and doing well. I'm just going to set up my chat here. Well, I'm trying to get the chat going so that way I can respond to anything. Let's see here. All right, there we go. So, today I've got the quick match, 3 quick matches that I'm going to do for the daily quest, and I'm playing as a Diablo 2 hero. Looks like I'm doing 2 quick matches, so my mistake, so that's correct. So don't play Nazeebo. Well, I do play Nazeebo quite a bit over the course of a period of time, but not often enough to, I guess, be very proficient at him. So we'll see what happens here. Da, 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 da. Alright, so for my first pick, I kind of all over the place with him. With what I pick. And I don't really have a good layout for him, so typically I pick Widowmakers and go with the spiders. Let's just make sure. I don't want to do anybody that's going to be real resilient. So I'm going to set out my favorites for this match. And I'm going to do that right now. So my favorites are already set. I'll just make sure they're... There we go. The match is starting. And let's see what happens here. Alright, so early on, with my pushes and trying to get the quests and make sure I throw out my spiders, make sure they're pretty optimal so I don't throw them out unless I know that I want to hit somebody just because of the cooldown. And early on I'm trying to acquire that damage increase by completing the bonus. So that is kind of my strategy and thinking behind playing with those. Oh. And they are doing their little jobs. They're chasing after them, which is pretty good. So another great thing. Ooh, teammate looks like he got a little greedy. Rushed right in there. Uh-oh. Watch out. There we go. Chase them, spiders. Chase them. Alright. So the spiders, like I said, they're very good for chasing down heroes, hunting them down, finishing them off. So once you land on them, they'll always hit and chase after them, so they're great. And there we got him running. Any characters that are invisible, you'll be able to see, if you're not aware of, see an outline of them running around often. So stealth characters that like to stalk a lot, just kind of keep your eye out and be aware of that you'll see a kind of like a silhouette, like a predator silhouette, you know, the distortion. So just keep your eye out for them. And he's staying pretty close to his teammates, but looks like we got him. Nope. How did we miss that? Oh, okay. So we did get him. Yeah, staying pretty close. And we got objective coming up in less than 20 seconds here, so I'm gonna go ahead and make sure I stop using my abilities, that way I don't lose all my mana before the fight and have to run back again. So As far as this goes and minions go, typically do not do any of the mercenary camps before 10 just because of the level requirements, the time requirements to take those over. So, however, since this one's got a turret, that's good to have on these control maps, and it's a good exception to make because having that turret could be I wouldn't say a game changer, but it could be a good use of controlling the map a little bit longer. So. Oh, I missed my spiders. It used to, so I've been playing this for a while. A long time ago now, the spiders were really great. Loved them. You threw them on the ground, they ran right towards everything. They didn't have to hit and land to hit, which was pretty cool. They've changed a lot of the hero classes, or at least the original ones from since the alpha. If any of you care about that, but so it's kind of been interesting to see the classes change over time. So I'm going to pick with this one the 2 extra spiders this time. Normally I'll rotate that between that and the corpse of root. So a lot of oh, excuse me, I'm stuttering here. A lot of these picks are kind of done on the fly. You can have some of them planned out, but again, if you know from my past streams, I tend to have a couple of them I'll cycle back and forth depending on either how the match is going or the team comps. I don't want to be locked into something with the matches that potentially work out better for me, and you got to go what's better for your play style on these, and just not kind of blindly follow guides. The guides are a good reference to use, but you got to play with what works best for your guys. Alright, so he chased me back here. Luckily my teammates are around to compensate, so that was kind of a good follow through. And so we got Butcher, and where's the other one? Oh, so if you kind of notice, he's hidden right here. As long as you can see a little outline here, but there he is. If he stays still, you don't see that outline anymore. Just kind of be aware of, like I said, any stealth characters and their actions, their behaviors, what they're doing. Especially if you are a high DPS, kind of a low health character, because they will tear you up really quick with the high burst damage. Okay, so I've got 56 spiders and I need to get 100, so I'm halfway there. I'm going to try to block them in here. Missed that. And then run back and get out of the way just in case. One of the things like about Naz that typically kind of say go back and forth with is whether to use the Gargantuan or use the Ravenous Spirit. The Gargantuan's pretty good of soaking up stuff, but so I don't really find him particularly effective really at pushing or doing a whole lot. At least just in my experience, he hasn't been all that great. Ravenous Spirit I tend to do a lot. Of course it does more damage, but I tend to able to do more if I've got teammates that are blocking for me, keeping me out of the way, because that can be interrupted, which sucks because I have your only hero ability and have it on a cooldown because it's been interrupted, you know, for a second. So just gotta kind of be aware of those things when you're playing. Which alright, so we got that in the next one. It's starting up here. Oh. And I'm not really picking up a lot of voodoo health. Typically towards the end of the level 20, I want to make sure I'm over 100 just so that I can if I'm close enough, I can pick up that last heroic ability. I'm gonna show you once I get up here. This last heroic ability, or not heroic ability, but this last ability, Vile Infection. If I'm close to it, I love to pick that up, but depending on how far I'm away from gathering these, I may or may not get that. Looks like I can. Gargantuan, come over here and help, dude. Why is my Gargantuan just sitting there? God. I have to run. So with him, Nazeebo, I always get Superstition. I don't feel great about any of these three right here. I mean, Ice Block is great, but if you don't have the team to back you up to come to your rescue to heal you, keep you from dying if you're being chased by 3 or 4, then that's just gonna, delay them a few seconds. It's not really, I don't really ever find that one useful in my predicaments. Maybe with team matches that are a little bit more organized, then I can see that be a really good ability. Come on. Doing very good on this push here. It's kind of slow, actually. Alright, there we go. Still behind a level, so gotta help my dude. Gotta help my buddy. Come on, man. I don't want to leave my teammates hanging there. Uh-oh. Well, that's okay. If I can help save my teammate to keep him alive just a little bit longer until we make it over here, then that's fine. So again, sometimes it's better to save your teammate in those situations. Keep them around a little bit longer, take a risk for it. So they're all dead but 2, so I'm gonna try to get this one real quick. Let's see if I can get it. It's a little close to their side of the camp, but yeah, I got it. Be a good push from there. I'm gonna try to rush down and get this other one. So some of the mercenary camps that are a little smaller, they're easier, obviously, to pick up and get quicker. So sometimes, depending on where the team comp is, it's easier to run back and forth and snag those than try to get the larger mercenary camp, and depending on your level. So something to keep in mind as you're playing. Time-wise, you want to, at least most of the characters I try to play. I mean, besides the kind of high DPS characters, I try to, if I've gotten this character or this hero or Gaz, I tend to try to push as much as possible if the team comp allows it and the teams understand. Sometimes you get in teams and they either don't know the role or they're just learning and it doesn't work out all that way. But other times, I said it's great to keep that pressure on by pushing these out, and because you would not believe how just keeping pressure on those mercenary camps pushing out, it really is causing some saturation over time where their team is going to have to deal with, okay, we've got team comps pushing now, we've got these mercenary camps pushing as well, and those are soaking up damage, and so it's a great way to keep the applied pressure on them. Alright, I'm gonna head back. Wait. got a guy that's trapped. I'm gonna make sure he's okay. We got one down there close to the camp, so that's why. Normally I would probably run to the objective, but we got someone down there and I want to make sure these guys are okay. Alright. Good push on that end. I'm going to run up to the top, follow the rest of the teammates and get this wall and cannons down. Alright, so we're on the last pick here. I've got 86. I need to get 175 to get this. There's no way I'm going to get that in time, so I'm going to pick Fury of the Storm instead. I said again, if I've already at 100 by the time I get it, and depending on what's left of their camp, then I will, but because I think it's great to have that poison that on there, but we are pretty far ahead, and I think this map's gonna be over pretty soon. Got a fairly good lead, and so I'm gonna head down here to the bottom. I don't know why they keep banging on me. A little ridiculous, anyway. Don't worry about me at this point in the game. We're here at the end, just push and be done with it. No. Alright. There we go. Hello, I got MVP. 6 mercenary camps captured. Not bad, not bad. I'd say most of the team match was good. A little oddness at the end. Alright, so we look over the stats. I did 6 mercenary camps, 2 kills, 14 hero kill assist, no deaths. Siege amount of damage, second. No, that's understandable. Why? It's a hero damage, 28,397. It's about in line with. You're gonna have to forgive me pronouncing his name, Curzon. So a little low in there, but that's okay. A lot of times, even if you win, I mean, you win, you know. So, alrighty. We'll start the one more match, and then I think that'll be at least for this portion. I'm gonna go to another Blizzard game after this, so. Okay. Sky Temple, good map. One of my favorites. I like it. It's a very large map. Yeah, this map can go a lot of different ways, and one of the reasons I like it, I guess, because it everything's spread out. So you can have your team battles. You can lose. You can capture. I never really have any. Like I said, there's a lot of comebacks on this map that you can have. It's I think it's well balanced. All right, so let's see what I'm up against. Butcher, Rainer. So these are all range. Little Ming. That's gonna be Alright, so I'm gonna do Widowmakers again.
10 seconds.
Don't... I said they've changed this one so many times, it just...
3, 2,
really just... I don't have good feelings about it that much, so...
begin.
Alrighty. Remember the lane? Yes. Yes, sir. Lane.
Our ally cannot hold.
Alright. Let's get started.
I will join you shortly.
Okay. It's like, Rainer may be coming down. No, nope, Butcher. Dang it. Alright. It's Rainer and the Butcher. Oh, it's a little too close, but it's fine. I made it out. Just gotta remember that Butcher charge. Brutal. Alright. Come on, Rainer. Don't do me like that. Get him, spiders, get him. Alrighty. Oh, chase him down, chase him down. Oh boy. Oh. I'm gonna head back before I heal, before something happens to me. I'm gonna get big voodoo for this one. Don't really feel like Hex Crawlers, that 1% mana and health is returning that much, so. Okay. These should come out in 20 seconds, so I need to hurry up and get these taken care of and then move back up to the middle to help out. So I'm gonna push these real quick and then be back on my way. Alright, head up there. And I don't know what Rainer's doing, I guess he's gonna stay there, but I'm gonna get these objectives with my team, because these things do matter right here. Oh man. I think he's gonna take me out here. I'm gonna survive by myself. Yeah, it's 3 against 1. It looks like I'm gonna lose that one because I don't think the rest of the teammates are gonna show up for it. Just gonna head to the bottom. We've lost that one. There's no point trying to. Can't get there in time. For backup. Oh man, he jumped right through that. Dang. Oh well. That wasn't. I don't know. Yeah, there's days, so. Gosh, Just really like to win this match. Go away with taking 2 matches and winning 2 matches before I call it a night. I really like to make sure I up my game a little bit better here. It's always, I don't know, sometimes I get obsessive about the matches I'm playing. If if I'm losing, whatever, I won't leave. I'll keep playing over and over again until I win a couple of the matches before going to bed. It's just I don't know if it's an OCD completion thing, so. Oh man. Alright. Alright, looks like they're gonna take care of that, so I need to go down and help. Hopefully I'll get there in time. I should have left a little bit early on this one. Stayed a little too long because the Lucio was pushing, so dang. Yeah, got there too late. Too late. Alright, well, we lost that one. Alright, so I'll mute them. I don't need to be involved with. It's like it's gonna be one of those toxic games. I get games like that where I have occasional people that are going crazy, but hey, whatever. Looks like they're heading up. I need to get out of the way before they come. Ah, too late. Right. 5 deaths from now, so I got the last 3. Yep. Terrible team match. Alright, so we got a few seconds to come back. Looks like we've lost this match, but still try to have fun and learn a little bit.
It seems a hero has taken my advice. He's left the battle.
Alright. Got a few seconds before the game's over here.
Choose a talent. My temple's power has been expended. You are stronger.
Keep up the fight. I strike at your heart.
I will join you shortly.
We must not delay. Your team does
Alright, well, looks like this game is gonna be toasted, which really needs to be done. Starting to get salty myself playing this one. Alright, that's what a loss looks like, folks. Game over. Defeat.
MVP.
34% of the team structure damage. Alrighty. Gonna end the stream and start with a different game. I need to break from heroes. And hope everyone has a good evening. Later.